The 2018 season for Needham High School baseball was one for the ages. Head coach Matt Howard's team went from a 4-7 record in the regular season to winning 8 of their last 9, qualifying for the playoffs, and winning their first ever section title. After another victory in the state semis, the Rockets had a chance to make Needham history with one more win in the Division I state championship. The Rockets taking on St. Peter Marion on Saturday, June 23rd from Fitton Field on the campus of Holy Cross. Jeff Hohler taking the mound for Needham. Ran into trouble early, though. Bottom of the first, Luke DeLongchamp bounces a grounder to Will Foley over at third base. Foley's throw is in the dirt. Jordan Gold not able to get his glove on it, and 2-run score. Guardians would get another to take a 3-0 lead, and Coach Howard seen enough. A quick hook. Hohler is out. Charlie Roberts comes on in relief. Roberts would give up 2 more runs in the second inning, but then he slams the door with a big strikeout of DeLongchamp to end that inning. The deficit for Needham, though, 5-zip in the early going. Stayed that way until the 5th, just as Chris Dugan arrived to help with our broadcast. He was a good luck charm. Steve Donovan with a sac fly that brings Roberts in for the first Rockets run of the game. They're on the board, but couldn't get any more runs until the top of the 7th when Kevin McKenzie steps in and smacks a blooper that falls in front of the left fielder. Ben Gilardi on the run and scores from third to make it a 5-2 game. No outs for Needham. Next batter is senior catcher Alex Sharton. He delivers with a hit through the left side. Rockets getting a plethora of clutch hits, Big Papi style. And this one plates Donovan just as a 2-run deficit. It's just a 2-run deficit now. 5-3 Rockets closing in. Still nobody out. Up next is Foley, who slices a shot to center that drops in for another hit. Alex Lucier scores. The lead for St. Peter Marion just 1. Next up, Tom Shimoleski and Chewy whacks a Wookiee-sized sac fly to left. First out of the inning, but it does the job as McKenzie scores. Rockets unable to get the lead, but they still tie it up at 5-5, and it's a brand new ball game. Guardians put a runner on third in the bottom of the inning, but once again, Roberts shuts the door, fanning Frankie Hernandez to end the threat. Free baseball on the way, folks, as we're headed to the 8th in the state championship. Top of the inning, Lucier at the dish with the runner in scoring position, and the senior shortstop hammers a shot to the gap in left center. Donovan chugging around third, and he is going to score. Needham taking a 6-5 lead to the bottom of the 8th. 2 out, nobody on. Aiden McAvoy up. Roberts gets him to pop up to left field. Chewy is under it, and he makes the catch. Needham, the Needham Rockets win the first ever baseball state championship in school history. Roberts going 7 1/3 innings of relief to get the win. Needham finishing with wins in 14 of their final 15 games, but none bigger than this one. Chris Dugan, by the way, right in the middle of the action as the Rockets celebrated this historic victory.
Let's go! Hey, nobody better, baby. Nobody better.
We talked about it, when we were 4-7, we had 6 seniors who got a taste of it 2 years ago, and they had the opportunity, you could check out at that point. We're 4-7, spring, weather's nice. They stuck through, they kept chipping away. They were fantastic leaders, not just our 4 captains, Ben Gilardi and Jordan Gold, as well as the 2 other seniors. They brought everybody along with us, and it kind of felt like, if we got 1, then we could get 2, and we could kind of keep getting there. Do we know we could get here? We didn't know what would happen, but it's just a fantastic group of kids, high character guys. Can't say enough about them.
in the Braintree game, we were down 4-0. Obviously, you know, it's a really tough spot to be in, but you know, we were there. We've been there. We've been in those spots. I mean, we're 4-7. We've lost a lot of games, but you know, what are we? 14 in the last 15. You know, we're a resilient group of kids. We had to have competitive at bats in the top of the 7th, and each guy did it. Nobody gave up, and you know, and that's what makes us so great. That's what makes us champions.
So when Dono got that little dribbler down the third base line, beat it out to first, got all the way to second, even though there was 2 outs, I knew it was just going to take 1 swing. And I'll be honest, I got up there, the raindrops, they slowed down. Everything slowed down. I was looking for him to groove a fastball. Luckily, he gave it to me. I poked it in the gap. It started 4 years ago for us. I mean, when we came to this program, they went 5-15 that season. That's not good enough for us. So we make the playoffs 2 years ago, make it the furthest we ever made it. Then last year we make it back to the playoffs, get out in the first round. And this year we knew we had the best team that we had yet. And we knew that we could do it. We had our mind set on this championship right here, this game, winning this game. We did it. Now we're going to have a banner in the gym. It's history.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, we had a plan to go to Roberts, ideally in the 4th or the 5th, so we went to Roberts far earlier than we did, and they're good. You know, I think our goal was to try to minimize the runs. If we could keep it at 4 or keep it at 5, which we were able to keep it at 5, we know we had a shot. It's your equipment, it's not mine. We knew we had a shot. We knew we had a shot. I can't say enough about Roberts. When we hit and we kind of string hits together, really good things happen, and that's what happened right there. And I think, you know, I think anybody in the stadium kind of felt that momentum shift at that point. Our fans were fantastic, nice and loud. It was a really cool experience.
Jeez, you know, this is the type of stuff that I've dreamed about my whole life, being a champion like this, winning a state championship. Coming into this season, I knew we had talent, and I knew we were a good group of guys. But winning the state championship, something else. And we gelled halfway through the season, and you know, when we caught that last ball, I was the most emotional I've ever been in my life. That was the best moment of my life. That was unbelievable.